Top of the fourth inning here at Farrington. Janiyah Thomas to lead things off for the Cougars. She's 0 for 1, but she reached on an error and scored. That came in the second inning. It was an inning in which Houston scored 3 runs on only 1 hit. They're the beneficiaries of an error made by Jordan Van Hook, which allowed Thomas to reach safely. First pitch misses downstairs, and that's how the fourth gets underway. Kenzie Brown still in the circle. She's been strong so far out of the bullpen, Scott.
As she has, and Brown came into a situation after a lot of struggles by McGee, and she has really weathered the storm through 2 innings, allowed just 1 hit and 2 strikeouts, and of her 20 pitches, 17 have been strikes.
Hard down the first base line and foul. And that's the big thing, and I think that's why Megan Bartlett keeps turning to Kenzie Brown, is because Brown has proven herself thus far to be a pitcher that can go get you strikes.
Absolutely, and that's what you need to be putting in these kind of situations where you're ahead and you have such a solid defense out there. You need to be able to trust that. And Brown doesn't look to overpower girls, just puts the ball in the zone, lets her defense do the rest.
The 1-1. Check swing. It finds the wickets of Kinch. No appeal, so it's 2-1. It
was really big of Flores to get out of that jam there in the bottom of the third and keep Yanni Acuna from coming up with multiple runners on base to keep this game within reach for Houston, but they got to do something about it now with the top of the ASU order looming.
Chopped weakly up on the first base line. Van Hook fields it and tags Thomas for the first out of this fourth inning.
Second time Van Hook's made that play today. Made the play on the chopper up the first baseline, just turned and tagged. Not having to waste a throw over to first and risk an overthrow or an underthrow. Smart plays over there at first base by Jordan Van Hook. She can play some defense too.
And that's something that Megan Bartlett has talked about, is the fact that the defense of this Sun Devil team, compared to where they started in August to where they are today, she's been so much happier with it, as this one's blooped into right field and down for a base hit. Katie Repa reaches safely for the second time today now.
Just a Texas leaguer there from Repa. Did not make the greatest contact to that one and just popped it up into short right field and just right into no man's land, unfortunately, for ASU.
She walked and scored in the second. Now she's aboard here in the fourth. And she's got good speed too, Scott.
That she does. Katie Repa on the year, 1 for 3 on stolen base attempts, but can really get around those bases quickly.
Here's Robertson with a 2 RBI double in the second, and she fouls that off her front foot.
Really violent swing there. Just trying to get a hold of that one was Robertson.
That one, you recall, back in that second inning, thumped off the top of the wall, feet away from a home run. She was later stranded at third base of that inning.
You could see out in left field, Jasmine Hill giving her that respect, barely in front of the warning track.
Outside corner for a strike, 0-2.
If you're Robertson here, you're just looking to shorten up and just dump something over the head of the third baseman, as there is a ton of room there in left field with Hill playing so far back.
No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Outside corner taken for a called third strike. Brown gets a big second out, and it retires the dangerous Emma Robertson.
That's a spot right there by Brown in the outer half, and it's a pitch that's kind of gone 50-50 with home plate umpire Gary McGuire today. This time it goes in Brown's favor, and a really good 0-2 pitch right there. Not a waste pitch there on the outer half that a lot of people would swing at. Patient there was Robertson, but couldn't afford to be at that spot.
Here's Brooke Lorenzo, who pops the first pitch up to the left side of the infield. Lissy calls for it, and she's got it to end the inning. So nothing comes of the one-out single by Repa. She's stranded at first base. We go bottom 4 when you come back. Sun Devils still lead 6-4.